Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your favorite Chinese horse, that of a donkey. Today we're back on our Madden 26 Colts franchise. Today we're here in Week 16. We're going to be playing the Houston Texans, our division rival. They're currently at the bottom of our division. We lead the division with a 12-2 record. The Jags are second in the division with a 6-8 record. The Titans are third with a 6-8 record, and the Texans are fourth with another 6-8 record. I think the Texans have both lost to the Titans and to the Jaguars, though, so I think that's why they sit at the bottom with their 6-8 record. So yeah, we have some stuff to do. We just did our practices. Unfortunately, we didn't get any upgrades, but we have some, or dev upgrades, but we got some upgrades here. We got JT Tuimuila, one of our best players on the line, with an upgrade. We'll upgrade his pass rush, or his power rusher. Awesome. Get him up to a 92 overall. We'll upgrade our new starting right tackle. I made some changes because our other guy doesn't want to come back. We made this guy our new starting right tackle. So if we go to just line up here, I did not realize how young this Jacob Ventura guy is, but he is a star development 24-year-old, and he's only on his second year in the league, so that's not bad. But our other guy's older and not very good. What was his name? Yeah, Gonsalves. By the way, Gonsalves always gets hurt. He's 27, normal dev. So, I mean, he's not really going to develop into anything, and he keeps getting hurt. So, we decided to make an upgrade and make Jacob Ventura our starting guy. We have Trevor Penning, C. Williams, and then, so yeah, other than Gonsalves, this dude is the best guy for the job. And he has better dev trait than Gonsalves, so I like that. And then I switched out the linebackers a little bit. He's starting. He's a starting Will linebacker. Amos is backup Will. And I moved Trent Simpson over to Sam linebacker. I don't like when players play out of positions. And Jalen Carlisle is young. So in the draft, I'm probably going to draft a Mike linebacker. Trenton Simpson, he can play out of position. If he's going to start becoming bad just because he's a Will linebacker playing a Sam linebacker, that's going to suck because, like, if you can't play out of position well, then I don't know about you being on the team. So definitely in the draft, we'll get a Mike linebacker, and it'll be Carlisle who will start, and then whoever we draft, and then Trenton Simpson. But Amos might overtake Carlisle. So we'll see. He's an 80 overall. He's a 77 overall. We haven't seen Carlisle develop much, but now with this new starting role, we'll see if he develops. And if he doesn't develop much by the end of the season and by the time we draft someone, we'll have Deshaun Amos take over as the starting Will linebacker. And our rookie Mike linebacker will play that we draft next draft. And then at Sam, we'll have Trent Simpson still. So yeah, our defense is looking a lot better. We didn't make those adjustments. We did the upgrades, and we have a film room prep. We're prepping for the Texans. We always have film room preps against our division rivals.
Film rooms are the forum
where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game. Yep. Critical game this week. What are you seeing in the film? Dave Canales, this is a very balanced team. Nothing is jumping out in the scouting report so far. I do believe we can win with our offense, though. Okay. Our best bet is to focus down one aspect of the game. We're going to have to create our own advantage this week. It's division rival. I don't think we've played the Texans yet. Maybe we have. I don't know. What do you think we should hone in on? All right, so we get to pick. Focus on the trenches and dominate the line, exploit the linebackers, establish the run. I want to try to do that because Jonathan Taylor is only like 2,000 yards away from a 2,000-yard season. Only 200 yards away from a 2,000-yard season. All right, I'll get the practices lined up and let's get to it, Coach. All right, settle in. We need to talk strategy for this week's matchup. Get 20 Archie tips with Jonathan Taylor. Music to my ears, Coach. I'm about to put on a clinic. Don't worry about a thing. Get me 20 to 30 carries, whatever you need. I got you. I figured you wouldn't have a problem with this approach, Jonathan. This is a team effort. The line needs to play better. A new goal, rush for 100 yards and a TD with JT. We need everyone to contribute blocking. Even receivers need to get involved. We control the ball. We control the game. Simple dub. Have we played the Texans yet? I think we have. Schedule. Let's see who Who of our division rivals we've played? Yeah, so the very first game of the season, we played the Houston Texans. We escaped with a 27-24 win. They went up at half like 17-6, so they were a tough team, but we managed to come back with our amazing offense and win. Then we played the Titans in week 4, and then we played the Titans in week 7, so we've already swept them, so the Titans are done. Then we played the Jags in week 13. And then we played the Jags again in week 18. It's the last game of the season. So, yeah, all we need to do is beat the Texans here. And then, honestly, we'll probably just play our backups for the Jaguars game. So, yeah, I'm ready. Hopefully we can get a dub here. Defense has got to lock in. They didn't play the best last week. But, yeah, we're playing in NRG Stadium, which is their stadium. All right, in Houston Texans territory, can we get the W? Hopefully. Have we ever won in the Texans stadium? I believe we probably have. I just can't remember. All right, 12-2 on the season. They're 6-8. It looks like we're going to be getting the ball first. Ooh, was that Rhodes back there? Sweet. Hopefully he gets it. Stick drift. Don't screw me over. It doesn't. All right, get blocks. Get blocks. Ooh, great blocks. Oh, what a way to start this game. We're going to be starting at the 39-yard line, dude. Imagine if that was Rhodes. Rhodes would have housed that. Unfortunately, it's Brown. He's like our backup receiver that we drafted. I might have to start putting in A.D. Mitchell on the... I'm going to put A.D. Mitchell in on the kick return after this game. All right, good field position. Starting at the 39-yard line. AR, 2 back-to-back really, really good games. All right, let's get this ball to our main player. Jacob Ventura now got the starting job at one of our linemen. JT has been like last year's Saquon Barkley. Last week he had 16 rushes, 132 yards, and 3 touchdowns. A hat trick on the day for him. All right, we also want to be able to pass the ball well. Slant across the middle, and that was a weird play. I guess we dropped it. We came across the middle with our other guy and kind of forced an incompletion on our own selves. All right, we're going to hand it off here. Get a good block. What a block. And did that dude have like a green X Factor under him? I don't know. Madden did have an update. Before I hopped on, I had to install an update. So they may have changed a few things. I don't know. This is my first game since they did whatever update they did. Oh, what a spin by Rhodes. Good spin. Look at that little screen pass. I'm going to look at the replay on that. That was actually pretty sweet. We faked the handoff with Jonathan Taylor, and then we pitch one out on the little screen, get a block by McMillan, spin in. Nice. That was a pretty cool game. That was like real. Good block. JT. Great blocks. Gets it all the way down to the 3. That dude had like a green X Factor under him. I don't know what that was, but he did. All right. Got one of these. I'm going to keep it. Anthony Richardson. Beautiful. Touchdown. First drive of the game. Establish a run game. Get them going with Jonathan Taylor so they hone in on him. You hand this ball off. There's like 8 guys ready up the middle to make a tackle on him. But then AR keeps it. Jonathan Taylor lead blocks up the hole he was going to run into. And Anthony Richardson runs it in for a rushing TD. He's been really good rushing the ball this year as well. Obviously, passing, we had some struggles. We had like a 8-stretch game, or a 8-game stretch a part of the season, where like for 8 games straight, we'd throw at least 1 pick. And then after that, he would play amazing. He'd throw 1 pick, and then he'd be amazing. But the past 2 games, we haven't thrown one. So, or did we? No, I don't think we threw one against the Packers, and we didn't. So yeah, we didn't throw one against the did we throw one against the Commanders? I don't know, but we've had like 3 or 4 games this year without a pick. I know we started our first 3 games with no picks. We didn't throw a pick against the Texans, didn't throw a pick against the Bills, didn't throw a pick against the Vikings. I don't know if we threw a pick against the Titans, though. I think that was when we threw our first pick. So our defense gets the ball. It's a little screen pass. CJ Stroud has like an X factor. He does. They're going to run it. Get some of the best blocks I've ever seen, and it's probably going to be a touchdown. Okay, they're down to the 8. Pretty much touchdown. D'Angelo Crompton. Don't know who that is. They got some of the best blocks. Ty Poole managed to track him down. And please let me get on the line because my controller loves to switch me off of my lineman with the stick drift. Yeah. Cooper DeJean makes me stand still, and that's just pitiful defense. We saw this last week. My defense has played so well this season. We started off, we didn't play the best defense the first 3 games. So we make a blockbuster trade, we get Cooper DeJean, and then we make another blockbuster trade, get Levi Garrison. And then we've had like a 5-game stretch where our defense was going off. Actually maybe like a 7-game stretch, I don't know, where we would like just constantly force turnovers, get interceptions, we would get fumbles, and then we were just going off on teams. And then the past 2 weeks, the past 2 weeks up until this Texans game, our defense hasn't been able to stop jack. And on the QB scramble, I get dominated. It's like they knew exactly what play I was going to run, because Madden loves to do that. They love to call what play I'm going to run. Tyler Warren. Alright. Gets us back 5. Just good on Tyler for being open there.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
I need JT to get a block here. Got those outside edges. Come on, Malone. Come on, Malone. That's on Derek Stingley. That's probably pick. Okay, yeah, swatted away. I should have thrown it up the square. Was that on Derek Stingley? I think it was. Yeah, it was. All right, we're going to punt. Their defense can get stops. Let's see if ours can go out and get one on them. It's tied 7-7, so it's not the worst deficit. Our defense does need to lock in before it gets playoff time, though. Missed tackle. Yeah, last week, Josh Jacobs, we only tackled him. He had like every single play leading up to the 4th quarter where he did not have a broken tackle. He had a broken tackle on every play, and then in the 4th quarter, we finally got him for one. Run up the middle, and we stuff him with Jalen Carlisle for a TFL. I'm surprised they didn't switch me there. Out route. Carlisle, what was that angle? That's like an 800-pound tight end. Realistically, it's probably like 300 pounds. But dude, what is this angle? Look, Carlisle is coming in to make this tackle, and he slows up. Look. Look. Let's look at Carlisle. Slows down. It's like he stutter steps right there. Like right here, look at his feet. Like he kind of like puts the brakes on and stops. And it's first freaking down for him. Free. They didn't have to earn that at all. They just had to make my player slow down. Oh, we hit him as he threw. He just air trucked me. He put his head down to truck us, and then we ran past him. What was that, defense? Come on. Look. He puts his head down to truck me, and Carlisle runs right past him. Carlisle has had one good play. Like, why do you run past him? I hate this game. Come on, someone's got to get through. He's getting the ball out too freaking quick. Like, we've had 2 or 3 plays already where we've been there ready to make the sack. That was a good play. Where we've been there ready to make the sack and take him down, and he just gets the ball out for plus yards.
As they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
We got some of the best linemen out there, man. We just got to get home with them. And he's able to push forward in the craziest angle for a first down. How? I don't know. Because he was falling back but pushed forward. Okay, that makes sense. And they're going to run it on me. Break a tackle with Mixon, and they only get 3. Okay. They just running the ball, man. And to be fair, it's a smart strike because we can't stop it. Yeah, let me guess. Positive yard. That's play action. And he throws it away. To be fair, he wasn't in the pocket, so that shouldn't have been an intentional grounding. But in this game, they call intentional grounding on me so much, but they never call it on them.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
And we're going to have him with Latu for a sack. He was running around back there. Good defense. Our defense gets a stop, and their defense gets a stop. Levi Garrison and Latu were both back there. Boom. Good stuff, Latu. All right, we're going to force a punt. All right, our defense gets a stop. Their defense gets a stop. Get a big sack there. And they're going to punt it out at the 22 on the best punt. I've seen them do better on punts before. They've pinned me deep. All right. Play action rollout here. I'm going to run and take my slide. 6-yard gain. He is pushing me down. Let me get back up.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
All right. Throw a corner out. He has a step on him. What a catch. I said this last episode. I know we have such good wide receivers. Like, Rhodes is so good on deep shots, and Malone's kind of like our slot receiver. He's definitely not as good as Rhodes, but he's really good. But McMillan has some of the best hands on our team, and he's our free agent signing. Look at this catch he makes on a superstar corner. This isn't Derek Stingley. This is C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Super Bowl champion. What a catch, dude. What a catch. And we get 3. Or, I don't know why I said 3. I meant to say 2, but we actually only get 1.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Wide open. They kind of covered that screen well, but I thought they were going to get to me. I don't know who that dude is, but he's really good. He got to me. All right, we got a weird play here I've never ran before. It's a fullback dive, and we get the first down. Good stuff. Fullback trucking forward for the first. All right, the 2-minute warning.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough.
All right. I may huck it deep to Rhodes. Anderson, you're going to block for me, buddy. Up the seam, we got Tyler Warren. We're going to check it down to JT. And he gets 9.5. All right, empty end zone. All right, we got a little motion here. We're going to run it up the middle. Jonathan Taylor on the option. There's an injury timeout, and it's Freeland, I think. Dude, he's always hurt. Like, always. Okay, they're double covering my boy Rhodes over there. If I can get it to him, still, that'd be pretty funny. I think I just throw a pick's what I did. Oh, my God. Tyler Warren went up with the defender and almost made the catch, but he's dropped it. All right. Dude, that was so good, but so bad. So, like, here was what I saw. So, I throw the ball. Okay. I throw the ball right here. You can kind of see me cock back. What I see here? Okay, I see Tyler Warren start to run past this dude, but I didn't expect him to stop. I expected him to keep running into the end zone. You know what I mean? I'll call this play. We've called this play once before, and it works for us again. This time we get 5 on it. All right, we got levels. Okay, maybe a fade ball would work to Rhodes up here. What's that safety gonna do? Underneath, the big play. Malone catches it and runs into the end zone. Touchdown. Big play. We needed that, dude. I didn't think he was gonna get that. Like I said, our top wide receivers definitely. I will say Rhodes is our number 1 wide receiver just because how often he gets open. Right here, he wasn't really open. That was good coverage by Emerson. But McMillan, in my opinion, has some of the best hands. Actually, Rhodes has the best hands by 2. But he's so speedy that we don't really even need to use his hands because he's just always open. And when we throw it over the top, it's so easy for him to make catches. McMillan only has 2 hands behind him, though, level of hands. And Malone is just like a speedy slot wide receiver, like kind of Devontae Smith in real life. Yeah. There he is. Boom. Wide open. Yeah, I will say if I was describing this as the Eagles, I'll definitely say Rhodes is probably A.J. Brown. Malone is probably Devontae Smith. And if I'm being honest, I'm probably going to say that our other wide receiver, or Jalen McMillan, he is probably Dallas Goedert. Just because of how good his hands are, he catches like a freaking tight end, dude. His hands are amazing. Good tackle by Nick Cross. Okay, let's see if we can fluster CJ a little bit here. Oh my gosh, we have such a good line. He's not going to be ready for this. Why would they run it? They do run it. A bad decision, and they lose too. Who got there? I want to see who got there for the TFL. Okay, Trent Simpson and Cooper DeJean got back there. Cooper DeJean was there on him who made the tackle, but Trent Simpson got the initial push. I don't know who they're going to give that to.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
All right, 2nd and 12. They motion out the running back, so it's definitely a pass. See if our boy Seiler can get home. Throws quick across the middle. It's a catch, but Carlisle makes the tackle after a 5-yard gain. All right. We got deep safety there. Some extra protection. And he throws it short again. Carlisle makes the tackle, and they use their 3rd and final timeout. Dang, we're kind of like getting back there a little bit. All right, I like this. Oh, we're getting a little pressure. QB spy, and oh my God. What is your job? Your job is supposed to be to sit on that guy, but you're not. And I swear I just saw Justin Wally make the tackle. I don't want Justin Wally on my football team, but I swear I just saw him out there. Trent Simpson going to get some momentum and pierce the line. Ooh, Cooper DeJean with his X Factor enabled? Sweet. I didn't know Cooper had his X Factor enabled, but I just saw it. Oh, wait, now it's not enabled. What? He just made a tackle. What? It should be. Okay, and you run out of time. They were marching it on us, but they used their final timeouts, and they run out of time. I wasn't even paying attention to the clock. All right, they do get the ball here, though. Defense has played better than what they did last time. All right, we kick it out of the back of the end zone. Okay.
That's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Good starting.
All right.
For the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10.
Texans run it first play. He makes me miss. What the frick was that juke? Look at this juke. I have never seen this before. He's running. Look at this. He literally cuts like he's going to run this way. And I dive and miss. And then he knows, and he runs back this way. Like, are you kidding me? How, dude? How do they always make me miss? They either break a tackle or juke me. It's like, come on, man. Can I not just... Oh, we're back there. And Kevin Chavez got burnt, but it is 3rd and 1. So, I mean... Let me guess, they push. Nope, they drop back, they're passing, and he's going to scramble for it. And he's going to not slide, he's going to get the first down. There's an injury timeout, and it's one of the Texans linemen. He took that snap and immediately ran forward. Alright, 1st and 10 now. We just straight up ran past him. I don't know why I said it like that, but there's another injury timeout. This time it's on us. It's 80 or 57 Carlisle. I love how this just isn't a TFL. Look at 93 here. 93 Seiler just runs past him. Like, we got to clean that up, man. If we don't clean this up, we're not going to be good for the playoffs. It's just little things. We have such a good team, but we make so many tiny mental errors that screw us. Should have been a TFL instead. It's a 4-yard game. Like, see, it switches the camera angle, and it makes me go on a defensive back when I wanted to be on the O-line. So many little things. And so many of those things will be fixed when I get a new controller, but... push. And they, of course, get it. He literally floated up in the air off of his own guy to get that. But, yeah, that makes sense. That's how physics work, will act like. There's a linebacker on him. Amos, got to play lockdown coverage. You're a pass coverage linebacker. That's what we pay you to do. He throws an out route, and Poole was nowhere in the area. I mean, Poole was supposed to be there. That was man coverage, and Poole got burnt. They're just burning us on those outs, dude. And when they run it, where they're going to miss it, it's going to be a gain if they run it. Yep, here we go. Touchdown. Now let's go. See, he jukes me. It's like every single time they run the ball, there's going to be some special move. We're going to miss, they're going to juke me, or they're going to break a tackle. That time they just got... I think they just made me miss there. Look. To be fair, this holding didn't get called on Tank Dell. He's literally gripping my arm. But yeah, okay. Free. And to be fair, when I get my stick drift fixed, a lot of this will end, but like, this should just not be happening. I'm so upset with how this defense is, dude. Do so much for them, give them some of the best players, and the only players that show up are Cooper DeJean, Levi Garrison, and every now and then the O-line, or the D-line shows up. Our D-line plays really well. Our D-line plays actually really well.
The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson ready for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been
Yeah.
And that is born out of his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. The Colts come to the line ready to start.
All right, we made him go on a long drive there, though. Okay, we run it with JT, and he gets a gain of 3. We got to get him 100 yards and a touchdown. So we got to get him into the end zone on one of these drives. I don't know what it's going to do for him. I think it'll just give him XP. Let's get that guy vertical. All right, come on. No blocks whatsoever, and we fumble, and they're going to pick it up. Yep, that's what happens. That's what happens when your defense goes out and gets stops. Was he actually down? I want to look and see. Was he down? Was JT down? Or was it a fumble? Yeah, it was a fumble. I mean, dude. Wasn't even on me. It's just my running back can't hold on to the freaking ball, dude. Awesome. Yeah, he's definitely not getting his goal now. Good tackle. 58. I don't know who that was. I know it wasn't Carlisle because Carlisle was hurt. Or was it Carlisle? Or no, it's 59. Blake Cashman coming in for Carlisle.
Third quarter action, and we appreciate you spending your Christmas Eve right here with us. 2nd and 10.
They're going to run it. Breaks 2 tackles. First down. Makes no sense, dude. I'm about to just hop off this game and delete it because I'm not going to win a Super Bowl like this. Look, Levi Garrison, our superstar X Factor, puts his whole body on him, and then Kevin Chavez gets a push, right? He just trucks right through him like he's a freaking baby. What are X Factors even used for if they're just going to get trucked? If that happens again, I'm turning the game off. I'm just doing it. I'm done. If that happens again, I'm turning this game off. We hit him as he throws. Latu gets back there. He's played fine. He has a sack on the day. Justin Wally's in playing coverage. So if there's a touchdown on Justin Wally, he's cut from the team. If he throws it to 89, Justin Wally gets picked. You have redeemed yourself, Justin Wally. Justin Wally, you have redeemed yourself. They threw it at Justin Wally because they knew he sucks, and he gets his pick. Look, I was talking about 89 here. I was like, if he throws it to 89 and gets a touchdown, Justin Wally's cut from the team. He got the separation. Justin Wally comes back, gets the interception. Justin Wally, you have played really, really poorly for this football team, but there you made a big play, and I appreciate it. I'm sorry for talking trash. You can stay in this game. Good stuff, Justin Wally. One good play isn't enough, but if you continue to do that, I'll think about keeping you on the team. We break a tackle for a gain of 4. Man, I'm really proud of Justin Wally for coming up big and getting us a pick there. And Tyler Warren catches it. What a beautiful catch. AR fit that right in the pocket and needed to be through in. Good throw by AR. His accuracies have definitely gotten better. All right. Got to get the spot quick. Short little pass. Got Malone. Fights for a first. We're going to run. I was going to run no huddle, but I think I'll get this off before the quarter ends. We're going to run it all the way until the clock hits 1. And we'll hike it. Big run up the middle. Jonathan Taylor up to the 49-yard line. I know he has like 50 or 60 rushing yards, but I don't know. He does not have a touchdown yet. All tied at 14. Both defenses playing pretty well. They forced a stop on us with that big fumble, and we punted earlier, and we made them punt, and we got an interception. So, I mean, we're going to audible to a run at last second, and somehow they know. How? How do they know? We audible to a run at the last second, and they knew it was a run somehow. All right. This actually looks really good if I get my blocks. Gregory Meltzer just put up the block of his life, and we got most of it back. Okay, I thought Jonathan Taylor was limping up, but he just got up normally. Good stuff. Fit that in there, AR. Beautiful ball, first down. Do. All right, guys, come on. Ventura's in, 75 in. Come on. I know I can run it behind Gregory Meltzer because he is one of the best blockers this team has. We have like 60 yards on the day with JT. I don't know if he said 87 rushing yards for JT. I don't know if that's right, but okay, we're going to throw a mesh concept. Malone on the outside. Beautiful. All right, JT has his X Factor enabled. And he loses it immediately with a tackle for loss. Oh, my freaking God. I needed that for the red zone. And he didn't even break a tackle. His X Factor, okay, he keeps it. Oh, yeah, because he has first one free. So the first stuff, he gets 2. If we get tackled for a loss here, he does lose his X Factor. Okay, we got 2 yards somehow. Awesome. 60 did not hold his block at all. In. I'm going to throw it to Tyler Warren. He drops it. The guy put his hand up and Tyler Warren dropped it. I'm going to check how many yards Jonathan Taylor has before I kick this, because I might just run it with him and take the yards. JT has 14 attempts, 77 yards. I'll kick my field goal. And Chris Boswell, right up the middle, good. All right. Boswell right through the middle. Defense, if they get a stop, all one needs are rushing yards. If they score a field goal, it's a tied ball game. If they score a touchdown, we're kind of screwed. And they're going to get up to the 49-yard line. Can't be allowing stuff like that. All right. All right. Let's get to CJ. Can't take a sack in a position like this. And he breaks the tackle from Cooper to Jean, but D'Angelo goes down. I don't know what or who got the tackle, but I know he got it. Beautiful block by this guy. Definitely not a hold. He's definitely clinching onto my jersey. But Cooper DeJean misses the tackle, but Ty Poole makes the clutch tackle. First round pick. It is TFL. And that'll be the 2-minute warning. It's 2nd and 11 from the 50. 2 minutes left, 2 timeouts. Defense. 2nd and 11. Oh, we're nearly back there. He throws a slant across the middle. Good play. Okay. This is it. 3rd and 6. Definitely going to go if they don't get this here. He's pressured. He's going to huck it deep on Ty Poole. Ty Poole breaks up the pass. The 2nd-round rookie, who it was the best player in the draft, just proves he is the best player in the draft. With a clutch knockout there. They tested the rookie, and the rookie won. Sweet. Come on, defense. Just stop him one more time and we win the ball game. Please, dear God, please. He's pressured. And Levi Garrison gets him down. No, that was Latu. Latu gets it for his 2nd sack of the game. I thought that was Levi Garrison, but he was just in the area. And all we need is like 30 yards rushing. And then to get in. Imagine we just house this and end the game. If my guys will block. Oh, and we nearly had it, but they didn't block the guy coming off the edge. And our defense got a clutch stop there. They still have 2 timeouts, though, and we haven't got a first down yet, so we'll truck up the middle. They call their second timeout. Rush get another first down, and we could call it. I do want to get JT a tutty, though. And they call their final timeout. Injury timeout, and it's on them. Ooh.
2nd down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do.
Get over our boy Rhodes. They do tail someone. We just need to get our blocks, people. And we don't. We lose a yard. Awesome. Making it really easy for your star running back, guys. He needs a goal. We do not care about Jonathan Taylor whatsoever, apparently. I mean, we don't want him to get his goals. Let's not block for him because we're jealous of how good Jonathan Taylor is. We don't want him to get his goals. That's pretty much what we're saying. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're saying. They allow him to get tackled for a 3-yard loss. I'm going to go for it. I don't care. I'm going to let the clock run down. If I get how many yards does JT have? I know he just lost, too, because his lousy teammates don't do jack for him. He has 94 rushing yards. So, say I get a big first down here. All you got to do, JT, is block for me on this play. We're going to throw a comeback route. Makes the catch. What a beautiful catch. We're going to call a timeout. I really want him to get his goal, man. I really do. All we got to do is run it, get like 8 yards, then maybe get down there. Tyler Warren, big block, Tyler. All right, he needs 3 yards and a touchdown with 4 seconds. Wide zone. They look like they're ready for it. All right, do our teammates care about us? No, they don't. And that's game. Our teammates apparently don't care about Jonathan Taylor. They don't want him to hit his goals. And they just don't care. They're just like, oh, I don't want to block. I'm lazy, fat piece of crap. But it's all good. We come out with the game. We come out with the win. We win the game. That's all that matters. In the beginning, defense did struggle a little bit, but in the second half, we played amazing defense. Forcing punts, that big 4th and out. Offense played really well. The reason I didn't pass the ball as much was because we had that big running goal to run the ball very well. And but when we did pass the ball, we did really good. AR had 1 touchdown. AR had 1 passing touchdown, 135 yards, and a 75% completion rate. Honestly, for a game where you're only running the ball, that's really good. He went 12 for 16, 75% completion, one touchdown, long of 22. Jonathan Taylor, unfortunately, didn't get his goal. Apparently, his teammates don't really care about him. They did not care to block. Crompton, their running back, had 8 for 85 and a touchdown, and they don't have half the line we do. Anthony Richardson had 3 attempts for 5 yards and a rushing touchdown, so AR had 2 touchdowns. Their leading receiver was Tank Dell, 5 for 49 and a touchdown. Our guy was Malone, 4 for 65 and a touchdown. Rhodes had 3 for 16. Taylor, 2 for 18. Warren, 2 for 14. Yep. Defensively, I know Latu had a few sacks. Latu played really well defensively. Jalen Carlisle had a TFL. Cooper DeJean had 2 TFLs. And did he have a pass breakup? He did not have a pass breakup. But he still had 2 TFLs. If we look down here, Latu had 2 TFLs, 2 sacks. Kevin Chavez didn't do much. And then Poole had a TFL and a pass deflection. That was pretty cool. Justin Wally had had an interception. That was pretty cool. And that's really all the big sacks. But that's really all the big defensive accomplishments we had that game. Don't really care about this. Don't really care. All right, we're going to pull out with the win. I know we didn't really get our rushing goal. Jonathan Taylor still had a good game. He had 94 yards, but he didn't get in. Hopefully we block better. The Texans, I will say, had a 91 overall defense coming into this game. And the fact that we got 94 yards on that kind of defense was pretty good. Jonathan Taylor, 1,914 yards, 16 touchdowns. He is 100 yards away from a 2,000-yard season. So, and we got 2 games to get it. All right, press conference. Great win. Seems like you had a clear game plan. What made the biggest difference today? Thanks, Coach, putting me my skills on display. I've always seen myself as a 3-down back. It's clear it worked. So he got his goal just from how many times I was giving him the ball. That's cool. I guess that 100 yards and a touchdown was just a bonus goal, but the fact that we gave him the ball so much was what got him the XP. This one was for the fans. Nice. All right, JT, another great game. His season stats are looking really cool. We got a practice squad player signed. Did someone get injured? I want to look at the lineup because it said practice squad player signed. Tony Temple. All right. Blake Freeland's still in. Ventura's still in. Carlisle, Amos. I would like to see Amos in more than Cashman. I wonder where he's at. Levi Garrison playing up to an 86 overall. Sweet. Alright, Alright, we will advance week. We'll be playing the Denver Broncos in week 17. We pick up another win by 3 points there. And we do have an unlock. Trimmed edges. Sweet. Okay, unfortunately, we don't have any breakout scenarios or anything like that. But we are playing on Monday night primetime against the 7-8 Broncos. We're still the 1 seed. We're a 13-2. Scoring might be tough to come by. Denver's number 1 defense visits the Colts and their number 4 ranked defensive unit. Sweet. All right, we'll look at the stats here. Anthony Richardson had 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He had a passing touchdown and a rushing touchdown. He has 2,800 yards on the season, 40 touchdowns, 10 picks, long of 80. JT, 1,900 yards, 16 touchdowns. He's only fumbled once, and it was last game. Our leading receiver is back up to being Rhodes, or is Rhodes. Rhodes has, so our leading receiver in terms of yardage, it's Elijah Malone. Elijah Malone has 760 yards and 9 touchdowns. Evan Rhodes has 716 yards and 12 touchdowns. So Rhodes leads us in touchdowns. But our leader in receptions is Tyler Warren. He has 600 yards and 11 touchdowns. And JT has 300 as the running back. And McMillan has 318 and 5 as a backup, which is really good. So we really spread the ball out. We have so many weapons. We can get you with Malone. We can get you with Rhodes. We can get you with Warren. We can throw it to Taylor. We can run it with him as well. And we could throw it to McMillan and Mitchell when he comes in. All right. That was a fun game. We'll see who leads us in TFLs now. So defensively, Nick Cross, keep throwing him at the top. I don't know why. Cooper DeJean has 9 TFLs, 2 picks, 11 deflections. Simon Carlisle, 7 TFLs. Chavez, 10. Trent Simpson, 11. We'll see how we stack up. We'll see. Okay. Trent Simpson still leads, but we'll look. Poole has 2 TFLs. Lindley. Amos has 4 TFLs and an INT. Justin Wally has 4 TFLs and an INT. Melton has a few. I want Melton to play more than I don't know why Melton isn't playing and Justin Wally is. Justin Wally had that big pick, but I don't know why he wasn't in. Depth chart. I always look at my corners after the game. Not free safety corners. It's DeJean, Poole, and Melton, and then I guess we'll put Wally back in here after he proved himself. So yeah, Cooper DeJean, Ty Poole, Max Melton, and then Justin Wally. Okay. I am going to look and see how many more snaps he needs until he gets his dev upgrade. Because he may be our starting cornerback for week 18. So we can just rest our starters. We are going to look at if he's figured out his dev upgrade. If he's figured out his dev trait dev, though. Ty Poole had some good ones last game. He has played 444 downs and needs to play 500 to figure out his potential. Can we look at his traits? Motivations, progression, health, ratings, overview. Alright. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. We just checked out the stats. We'll check how we match up with them, and then we'll end it. We're playing the Denver Broncos on Monday Night Primetime next week, and they are 26th in offensive points per game. They are 15th in pass yards. They are 18th in rush yards. They are second in allowed points per game. They allow 18.4 points per game, so they're really good at that, at keeping the points low. They are second at stopping the pass, and they are 8th at stopping the run, so it's going to be a tough game to run the ball. So we are first in offensive points per game. We are 30th in pass yards. We are first in rush yards, 17th in allowed points per game. We allow 23.7 points per game. 17th at stopping the pass, and we are first at stopping the run. Okay. We'll look at their top 3 and our top 3. Their top 3, 99 overall cornerback, Patrick Surtain, the second best cornerback in the league. But, funny enough, our 91 overall cornerback, Cooper DeJean, has better stats if you look. Patrick Surtain has 2 interceptions and 8 pass deflections. Cooper DeJean has 2 interceptions and 11 pass deflections. That's all I'm saying. But their top 3, Patrick Surtain, the second, 99 overall, 2 interceptions, 8 pass deflections. Bo Nix is a 90 overall, 3,400 passing yards, 26 TDs. We have like 40. And they have a D tackle, 89 overall, Z Allen, I assume Zach Allen, 74 tackles, 14 tackles for loss. Our top three, 94 overall. Jonathan Taylor, 6 yards per carry, 1,914 rush yards. Cooper DeJean, 91 overall, 2 picks, 11 PDFs, pass deflections. And our left edge rusher, JT Tuimuilau, 91 overall, 16 tackles, 8 TFLs. All right, that's how we stack up against the Denver Broncos. They're 87 overall. They're an 87 overall across the board. We're an 86 overall across the board. They have an 87 offense. We have an 88 offense. And they have an 85 defense, or they have an 88 defense, and we have an 85 defense. So they have a little bit better of a defense. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was fun. Hopefully we can pull out another one next episode so we could sit our starters in Week 18. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all on the next one. Peace out, everybody.